win it.
Yeah, but isn't that unusual? I really expected a high-scoring affair last night. These two ball clubs have both been swinging the bat very well. The Padres leading the league in hitting, and yet we had a low-scoring, close ball game.
Dion chased back. Sanders leads the Braves in stolen bases with 16. Just about all the Braves bases have been stolen this year by 3 people. Deion Sanders 16, Otis Nixon 15, Ron Gant 14. It's 45 out of the 52 bases the Braves have stolen by that trio. Pendleton was squaring and took it high, ball 1. That may have been for show.
Could have been, and I think it bears pointing out too, Pete, that in addition to Terry's sore knee that we talked about last night, he's also nursing a real tender hamstring.
And he's had a lot of trouble in his career with hamstring pulls. Again, Dion chased back.
Let's hope that no confrontations break out tonight involving any pitchers and hitters, because this battery right now for the Padres is too big for anybody to contend with.
Swinging this time and missing. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bennis is 6'6", 240. Dan Walters, the catcher, 6'4", 225. Boy, like a couple of tackles.
Walters getting a lot of playing time now since being called up from Las Vegas in place of Benito Santiago, who's going to be out for a while with a broken finger on his right hand. They pitch out. Dion wasn't going anywhere. 2-1 to Terry Pendleton. Braves have won 6 of their last 7. They're percentage points ahead of the Dodgers now. Atlanta currently 4th in the National League West. We only had one final to report from the National League today. Giants beat Houston 12-6. Corey Snyder a big day. 2 doubles, a home run, and 7 runs driven in for Corey Snyder. Dion's going. Pendleton fouls it back. And it's 2-2 now on Terry Pendleton.
One of the things I'm anxious to see about Dion and his stolen bases is he's been caught 5 times this year, but at least 2 or 3, maybe even 4 of those, he could have been safe if he were to slide a little bit later. We've talked and showed you before about how he sometimes will go airborne going in feet first, slides way too far in front of the bag and really slows down before he gets to the base. Let's see if that happens tonight.
He's going on the 2-2. Pendleton ground ball. Nice stop by the second baseman Stillwell. On to first in time to get Terry Pendleton. And you can see Terry is not running as well as he normally does because of the tender hamstring. But you still have to give Kurt Stillwell a lot of credit for a great play.
Yeah, and Stillwell didn't panic. Checked the runner at second to make sure he wasn't going to be able to get Sanders over there, and then just threw from his knees. That was a heck of a play. And you're right, Pete. Terry nowhere near his normal speed going down the line.
So Dion running on the play, winds up at second base. 1 man out, and here's a red-hot hitter, Ron Gant, up to 307 for the year now. A 7-game hitting streak, 500 batting average during those 7 games. 13 for 26. We saw a lot of this last night when the Braves had a runner at second base. A lot of bluffs back toward the bag, even a couple of pickoff plays tried. Bennis' lifetime is 3-2 against Atlanta. But as you mentioned, Joe, he's really coming off a couple of rocky starts. He was almost unhittable early in the year. There goes Dion toward third. The throw down by Walters. He is out. I tell you, the Braves are learning a little something about the arm of Dan Walters. That's a couple of men he's gunned down already in this series.
And not an easy pitch for him to throw on. Crossover step employed there, but not a good one. And you can see how Dion will actually elevate himself as he starts to slide. He didn't slide too early that time, but he really goes up into the air. He kind of jumps up into the air as he goes into the slide, and that slows him down.
So 2 outs now, base is empty, and Gant takes a strike in the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Walters got a fine arm.
Gets rid of that ball so quickly. Here's the 1-1 to Ron Gant. Broken bat tap toward first. Backhanded by McGriff. Underhand toss to Bennis. He didn't get there in time. Ron Gant's hustle gets him a base hit there. Second hit of the inning off Bennis.
Gant fed some, he turned like he was going to go cover the bag, and I think Bennis slowed down when he saw that. That was as much Fred McGriff's fault as it was Bennis's for not beating him over there, for not beating Gant. You see Fred turn like he was going to go cover and then tosses to him.
So that gives Ron Gant an 8-game hitting streak. He's at first with 2 outs. David Justice, the batter, 197. 4 homers, 13 RBIs. He has a 6-game hitting streak going.
Say, if that's not enough evidence right there, and a great example for young players to run out everything you hit, I don't know what it is. Ron Gant's doing everything right now.
Justice takes the ball low and inside. 2 men out. Gant the runner at first, just underway from San Diego. Another overcast night in San Diego. We've had 2 straight days of cloudy weather here. We even felt a couple of raindrops earlier today. Just a couple, though. It's 2-0 now on David Justice,
who was out early for some extra work with Clarence Jones to work on his stroke.
He's had some success against Bennis. 4 for 16, just a .250 batting average, but 2 home runs, as you see.
He really put on a show in regular batting practice tonight, too. He was sending a lot of drives into the seats.
Gant chased back. Ron with 14 steals and 20 tries. The slider for a strike, 2-1. Another final from the National League. Phillies beat St. Louis 7-5. Doubleheader in Boston today. Red Sox won the first game 5-1. Roger Clemens won his 9th. Cleveland won the nightcap 3-1. Charles Nagy won his 7th. Gant's going on the 2-1 pitch to Justice into right field for a base hit. Gant will wind up at third. Tony Gwynn's throw back to the infield, and the Braves have runners first and third. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it yet. That caught stealing looms even larger now. And that gives David Justice a 7-game hitting streak.
Yeah, it does. And it more than anything else, Pete, when you come out, you're working to try to get your stroke ironed out. And that first time up, after that extra work you put in, you deliver and you get a hit. It really does wonders for you mentally. Watch Ron Gant pick up the coach here. He looks over his shoulder at Jimmy Williams to find out what he should do. And, of course, with 2 outs, no reason not to stop anyway. But a good heads-up play again by a very good base runner in Ron Gant.
Now Sid Bream with runners at the corners. He takes a strike on the outside.